Hi, my name's Pete. I wanted to tell you about Dave Dirch. I've been working out with Dave for about 25 years. I was a prison guard. I had just gotten a new job as a prison guard, and I was working with maximum security inmates. And I would watch these guys go out on the yard. They were running, they'd be shadow boxing. They'd be doing this for half hour, 45 minutes at a time, and didn't even seem to get fatigued. You weren't carrying any weapons or anything like that at the prison, so I knew that I had to have a way to defend myself should an opportunity come up that I would have to while I was working the cell block. So I've gone to a lot of martial arts studios, was looking at different types of arts. I didn't know anything about fighting, but I lifted a lot back then. I thought I was pretty strong. Like I said, went to a lot of different martial arts, and you know, they wanted to give you a black belt after a bout. They'd tell you, I'll get you a black belt within 2 years. And I'd say to myself, how are you going to give me a black belt after 2 years? I could be the most uncoordinated person, may not have any abilities, and may be uncoordinated, and you're guaranteeing a black belt in 2 years. So in reality, would I really be able to fight with that black belt? Well, I'd gone to a studio. It was a Kempo studio, and the guy's name, I better not say his name, but anyhow, the gentleman told me that he didn't really believe that this was the right art for me, and that he had a guy that was training down in a basement of his studio on about 2 to 3 days a week. So I went down, and that's when I met Dave. And after training with Dave for a short amount of time, I found out that this art worked, that it was practical, that you didn't have to have a lot of skills, that it just was a natural way of fighting, and that in general it worked. So I've been with Dave for 25 years, and I can tell you I've been a police officer, I've been a prison guard, I've worked in a psychiatric unit, and on many occasions have had real life situations where I had to defend myself or defend others. And I've walked away from every one of them without having to do much damage to the person I was fighting and not incurring any injuries myself. If you're looking for a person that's professional, not only is your instructor, but becomes your friend and is just a good all-around guy, not there to boost his own ego or to, just a great guy and makes you comfortable when you're training, I would recommend you get with Dave. Thanks.